After a disappointing opening match day in the Champions League to Napoli on match day 1, the Reds have responded, beating Ajax Amsterdam 2-1 at Anfield to get off the mark in Group A. Here are the 5 things that we learnt from Liverpool 2, Ajax 1. Hello all and welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are trying something different. So if you do like the content, please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Okay, without further ado, let's get into it. Thiago Masterclass. The Spaniard made his first start since the opening day at Fulham on Tuesday, much to the delight and relief of Reds, as Liverpool need to get themselves back on track. With an 89% pass success rate, 10 recoveries, 100% accuracy with the long ball, 13 passes into the final third, and countless jinks and geeing up the crowd, Thiago's night was a standout. The 31-year-old put on a masterclass for his 90 minutes on the pitch, and for those at Anfield it was difficult to tear your eyes away from the magic he was unleashing on and off the ball. This is what the fans had to say. Thiago makes when he looks effortless, and Liverpool certainly look a better side with him in the starting 11. The task, as it always has been, is to keep him fit so he can be in the team as often as possible. The composure, awareness and desire to take calculated risks and open up the pitch was instrumental against Ajax, and in Thiago's absence the Reds don't have a similar profile to mirror these qualities. Having now returned from injury, he could find himself called back up again to the Spain squad this month, but Liverpool fans may just be hoping he can instead enjoy a 17 break before domestic action returns. Joel Matip's return. Whilst Thiago has taken a lot of the plaudits, it was in fact Joel Matip who got the highest player rating, no doubt helped by his match-winning moment on the 89th minute. The centre-back made a triumphant return to the side at the expense of Joe Gomez, producing an accomplished performance. Ian Doyle of The Echo claimed that Matip was increasingly involved in the attack as the game went on, and also described his display as composed. We all know the importance of the centre-back partnership of Van Dijk and Matip, as they were so key last season. However, this partnership can't be apart, and we must keep them both fit moving forward, as the defence is literally night and day when they're together. TSMIKAS could be Liverpool's first choice left-back. In joint second place in terms of player ratings was TSMIKAS, who came in due to Andy Robertson picking up an injury. The Greek Scouser created 5 chances on Tuesday, the most of any player on the pitch, and it was his corner which supplied the winning goal. He currently averages an assist every 75 minutes this season and continues to make a strong claim for the regular place in the starting 11. TalkSport pundit Jamie O'Hara claimed that TSMIKAS was the best player on the park during the 2-1 win and believes his form might have Andy Robertson sweating over his place. He said TSMIKAS, his defensive runs, his recovery runs are brilliant. He was the best player on the pitch and he got his team out of trouble. I'm watching Trent. Ajax are hitting long balls and I'm like, where's Trent? He's still not back. He's going back like I'd run back. It's not good enough. Trent isn't a good defender. Whilst most of this video has been about praise, we must take some time to talk about Trent Alexander-Arnold's defensive display. Yes, Trent is unbelievable when going forward, but defensively is costing Liverpool week in and week out, and played his part in Ajax's equaliser due to ball watching. Rio Ferdinand at half-time said this about the equaliser and Trent Alexander-Arnold. We spoke about being engaged defensively before the game. You can see the intentions of the Liverpool team, pressing the wide area, they beat the press, composure from Ajax, good shape, but the ball comes out, but Trent's got to see that run. From this point on, it's all about Kudus, what a finish, no goalkeeper is saving that. Trent can see the wide player, he can see where he is going, but he gets caught ball watching. Any mistake at the moment, Liverpool are getting punished. It's unfortunate for Liverpool, but they've got to clean these things up. Right backs are so important now, and he's such a ridiculously gifted footballer, and this is what he can give you at the other end. There's not many others apart from Reece James that give you the output in the forward areas that he gives you. But you want the balance in the game to come. But listen, this kid is going to be a legend in the game in years to come, but there's areas that need tightening up, and that's a part of being a footballer. Stefan Bajcetic becomes Liverpool's youngest Champions League player. The appearance may have been short, but Stefan Bajcetic's arrival on the pitch against Ajax has seen the teenager take a place in Liverpool's record books. The 17-year-old caught the eye over the last few months after impressing throughout pre-season before becoming a fixture in Jurgen Klopp's squad in the light of midfield injuries. Bajcetic has been named on the bench 8 times this season, which has led to 2 appearances, first in the Premier League against Bournemouth, before his European bow in a win over Ajax. At the age of just 17, 10 months and 22 days, Bajcetic took the record from Bully Comito, who was 18 and 25 days when he made his Champions League debut against Midtjylland in 2020. The youngster's rise has been impressive to date, and recent reports state that those within the club see him being well ahead of his long-term schedule. After the match, Jurgen Klopp admitted that the 2-1 win over Ajax was only the first step in the road to regaining their form. He said, "I think if we put the two games, Napoli and tonight, next to each other, you don't recognise properly that it is the same sport. It was all different. The start was different. The middle was different. The finish was different. The way we played, the way we defend, everything was different. Much higher intensity, much more aggression, braver, more ready, everything was better. The story of the game is typical, not for our season so far because normally we are 1-0 down, more for the situation we are in. We did a lot of good stuff and played like a really good game. We had something like 25 shots, which is good against a strong side full of confidence. Absolutely convinced about the way we play, and we caused them a lot of problems. And then 1-0 up, you concede with the first chance of the opponent, the equaliser. The reaction was okay, not perfect, but okay. And at half-time, we told the boys that after our goal, our pressing was not convincing as before. I think nobody was surprised it was a set piece for the winner because our set pieces were really good tonight, and I have no idea why we didn't score earlier from them because pretty much every set piece was a threat. The face of Joel showed exactly how we all felt in the moment. It's the first step, nothing else, not more." Jurgen Klopp was also asked about Todd Bowley's idea for an all-star match between North and South players, of which he quickly shut down, saying, "He doesn't hesitate, He doesn't wait long. Great, when he finds a date for that, he can call me. He forgets in big sports in America, these players have 4-month breaks, so they're quite happy that they can do a little bit of sport in these breaks. It's completely different in football. I'm not sure if people want to see that. Imagine that, United players, Liverpool players, Everton players all playing together in one team. It's not the national team, it's just North against South. Interesting game. All the London guys together, Arsenal, Tottenham, great. Did he really say that? Interesting." Whilst this is just one win, there is enough to get excited about going into this 17-day break. Liverpool return back again on October 1st against Brighton Hove Albion, and this gives the club some time to get players who have been out back up to speed again and allow for Klopp to work with his players on the training pitch. Now it's over to you guys. What were your thoughts on the game on Tuesday night, and what was the biggest lesson you learnt? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We've also released our brand new Jurgen Klopp LFC t-shirts. They're now available on our website. Just go down into the link in the description or go to kopiteclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.